that... words cannot describe the amount of shock I just witnessed when I realized what she meant by that. That looking at the quote-unquote half-cooked person makes them hungry. That's fucked up. Rin turns to look at me blankly, as if she's not sure why I reproved her. But she doesn't acknowledge understanding any more than before, so I give up at this point. So do you want to go eat dinner then? No, not yet. Rin has turned her hungry gaze back to the wall, looking slightly more energetic, or at least slightly less lethargic than she did before. It's as if the wall is an opponent that she has to vanquish, something she must overcome before she can indulge in dinner. This is the feeling I get. A weird sense of empathy overcomes me and makes me smile a little to myself. For all her oddity, Rin is pretty cool after all. I'll be going anyway. Have fun. Rin has already grasped our brush and is dipping it into fresh paint. So of course, she can't hear me anymore, or doesn't answer anything, even if she does. God damn it. Fucking music. I was going to, like, stop recording, and start recording, and then, you know, record a quite, little short, like, update video over this, but no. But no. Music had to stop. Oh well, I'll just record it over something else. Maybe a round of, whatchamacallit. Oh well. Adhering to the nurse nagging voice in the back of my head, I set my alarm clock to wake me up early enough to go jogging again. I might actually go and play some stuff on Hypixel's server. It would be very nice to go onto a server and record some content, you know, play some of the new Wizards game that I've absolutely looking for something. I apologize. Fallen in love with, and the new, you know, the old Quakecraft, you know, stuff like that. Just record a couple fun little solo games and try to fuck some people up on that. But anyway, let's continue. Adhering to the nurse's nagging voice in the back of my head, I set my alarm clock to wake me up early enough to go jogging again. I made a promise and I'm not going to keep it. Besides, Emmy is bound to rat me on me if I don't show up. But it's not all that bad. I miss the old one. If the old sound is still existing, I don't even know. My morning alarm goes off, and I flail about uselessly for a while until I remember what I decide to give a morning runs another shot. I don't know if this was my greatest idea, but I'm determined to keep going. This is about my health, after all. Sure, things haven't been great lately for me, but that hasn't made existence so intolerable that I'm not going to try everything I can to stay healthy. Besides, it's all about asserting some kind of control over this thing, right? If I can manage that, well, I can manage anything. At least that's what I keep telling myself. Once again, it would appear that I'm not alone in my run. Hear about that guy that, I think I mentioned this last time. The guy that, was in the Olympics or some running championship, and he had prosthetic legs, and they disqualified him after he won for having an unfair advantage and cheating. Like, the guy doesn't have legs. I don't care if he's using fake ones. He doesn't have legs, and he's outrunning people. That is amazing. If you give everyone else those kangaroo leg thingies, so they had the same fucking thing. Would he not still beat them? I think he would. Emmy has apparently been here for some time. It looks like she's already worked up a good sweat. Just when the hell does she come out down here anyway? Oh, it's you. I'm surprised to see you again. Why's that? Well, not many people actually manage to come back for a second try. She frowns, seemingly annoyed by a passing thought. Like the rest of the track team, for instance. Still, it was only supposed to be on a volunteer basis, so it's not that big of a shock. And I guess it's pretty early in the morning. She looks very angry for some reason. A shrug, and suddenly it appears that she's forgotten what she was talking about. The frown disappears entirely, and she seems to snap back to her previous train of thought. So come on then. What? You're here to run again, right? No? God damn it. Hisao, you're selling me out here, buddy. Why are you doing this to me? So come on, I fucking hate running. I find myself suddenly grabbed and yanked onto the track. Things seem to be set in mirroring yesterday's run. That is, I seem to be struggling while Emmy moves with an effortlessness that I find enviable. It's incredibly bothersome to be so easily worn out. I know I should be patient, work towards things gradually, but it's difficult to stay positive about this. We round the track and start on our second lap. Emmy seems to have grown impatient, keeping pace with me, and begins to pull away. This is where I gave out yesterday. Will I be able to do more? No, I will not. I let Emmy go with her own pace, and she doesn't show mercy, pulling half a lap ahead of me in an instant. I don't blame her. I mean, it's not as if I'm really putting up any sort of real fight out here, is it? Instead, I'm just running at a steady pace, which is what I should be doing, right? There's no need to go pushing my limits at this stage of the game. God, is this even worth it? As we finish the second lap, I break off again. Emmy keeps going, and it almost seems to me that she's disappointed. Well, that's stupid. I don't have anything to prove to her, come to think of it. I've got nothing to prove to myself either. I'm fine. I'm just fine the way I am. And that's why, and what I'm not is a runner. And how about, and I am not a rudder. A runner. This was probably a bad idea. God damn it. Maybe there's something else I can do instead of this. Getting up this early sucks anyway. There's got to be some other way to keep healthy. Why not run after school, you know? Just give a 45-minute jog, eat dinner, take a shower, go to bed. Simple. Walking, maybe. Nice afternoon walks. Yeah, that sounds right. Running isn't for me. I wave to Emmy and head back to my room. I'll think of something else later. Back in my room, the first thing I see is the familiar row of medication bottles lined up on my dresser, and it makes me depressed as usual. It's annoying. I thought I was okay. I thought I had made my peace with this thing, gotten over it. But what I really did, I allowed myself to forget that I have a problem. Being here really reminds me of the reality, and trying to fight against it just hurts. I am the master of segue. Reflecting on it is only going to do so much. I've done this before, for months. It seems like it's time to get over it. If I allow myself to forget that my life is definitely not going to be as long as those of others, I won't get anywhere.